Hey, this will be a video chart on QASP. If you follow our videos, you know that we've done this one quite a bit. Um, this one remains popular. The requests continue to pour in on it, and it's at one of these areas where not much new stuff can be said, but there's a few little updates that can be made. So the video is not going to be anything, groundbreaking or new in any sense of kind of what's going on, but just a kind of a quick update and kind of showing where the chart's at and what we had happen today. Pretty much what I'm looking at today is two things: the candlestick formed and where it was formed at. So if you're familiar with candlesticks, you know that a lot of it has to do with kind of two questions. First is what type of candlestick was formed, and then the second question is where was the location of that candlestick. So with today's day, you can see that we had this candlestick formed, and this is what you would call a hammer candle. If you use your imagination a little bit, yeah, you can picture, this black part as the handle and this up here as the hammer part. And once again, if you're familiar with hammers, you know that a good place for them to occur is near supports and during pullback periods. Clearly, we're in a pullback period, and then the other part is if it happened right around this key resistance. The key resistance, if you watch the other videos, you know is this purple line here, which is the 50-day simple moving average. So it occurred right at it, which is a good sign of strength from the bulls. Now the other thing where it closed right at, I have to look a little bit harder, is we have this red line here. This is a 20-day simple moving average, and you can see that the price closed right on top of that too. So this is a potential bottom here in terms of this pullback. Is it a 100% bottom? Well, obviously, there's no 100% at all in the stock market, but from a technical analysis standpoint, this could be, a bottom forming candle here of this current pullback. And that would be great for a couple of reasons. The first being, besides the obvious one of it just going back up, but we would put in another higher low. You can see that our previous low is down here, and if this were the officially the bottom before it picked back up, we would then have the ability to draw a trend line like that, and that's the name of the game. You want uptrend lines, and you want to just stocks always be making higher lows. So hopefully that's what we'll see develop the rest of the week, is that this is officially the new bottom for this current pullback, and the price will keep going up. The other thing to note with today's candle was the volume. Nothing gigantic, but it was pretty big compared to the past few days, which is showing that maybe this was finally kind of like a capitulation day. Whoever wanted to get out is finally out now. And it did show strength, because at one time this whole thing was a big solid red candle. So actually, I'll just do this. If you can picture this, at one point during the day it looked like that, just a big red solid candle. But by the end of the day, the bulls had come in and then pushed up the price the rest of the way to close it up here at 0.0169. So with any sort of bounce, the question becomes, well, now where are the resistance levels? The key resistance, besides 0.025, is just simply this orange line here, which is the 200-day simple moving average. This one is valued at 0.022. So with any sort of strength by the bulls and green candles showing up, the first key obstacle will be this 200-day simple moving average. So hopefully they can push above that. So that's going to wrap up the chart. Like I said, nothing huge, but with the amount of requests, I did want to get things updated. But once more, we had the first bullish thing, we had the hammer candlestick form. The second bullish thing was its location, which was right at this 50-day simple moving average. And the other thing is we had some nice volume, which is showing that hopefully, whoever wanted to get out is finally out now. So the bulls can have some breathing room, but we'll just have to see what the rest of this week brings for it. If there are any other questions on the chart, please shoot me a message, and I'll try my best to help you out. I'd also encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, which has been getting good reviews. And with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things, from big boards down to penny stocks. And best part is it's all free, and there's something for everybody, so it's worth at least signing up and giving it a try. One more time, this was QASP. Thanks for listening.